thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
Well, hello, everybody, folks, and a good afternoon to you all, folks, and welcome back aboard once again, everybody, folks, then, to Realltom Football. My name is Tom, and I'll bring you the watch-along today, as before. Firstly, Crystal Palace is take on Brentford live in the bloody hellfire. It's 1:45. Do you know? It's 1:45, and I look white as oat. Crystal Palace is take on Brentford live in the Premier League. If you do not watch the replay, please do make sure that you are leaving a like and hit that subscribe button if you want to. And thank you very much indeed, folks, to everybody who's joined us here today. And kick off. We'll come your way from around about 2 o'clock in the Premier League for Crystal Palace. Firstly, who take on Brentford. Kickoff is at 2 o'clock for what will be part one of today's doubleheader, which begins. As I say, with a London derby of quite interest. I think it ended in a 3-2 Brentford win, or maybe a 2-2 draw. Can't quite remember. To be thorough, to be clear with you, but yeah. But yeah, please do let me know, by the way, folks, if you have got any audio issues. In fact, let me check the microphone right now. In fact, the microphone is as it should be incorrect, so that's a bonus. Also, let me know if you think that my face is too white, and what I'll do is I will just draw the blinds now, and I will put the lights on, because, yeah, I don't want to look as white as a sheet, do you know what I mean? But there you go. Kick off 2 p.m. then. Palace are against Brentford. I think Fadley's in the house. No, no, no. He says, no, just no, no. 2-2 he's going for. Why no, no? Why not yes, yes? What's the no-no about, eh? I'm curious to what the no-no's about, to be fair. Okay, let's get the coverage on. Dundee are currently playing Rangers right now as well, and that one, I presume, kicked off at around 12:30. I don't know, to be exact. In fact, it's 2-1 to Rangers in that one with 6 minutes to go. Dalby with the opener for Dundee United. Diamande and Proper on the score sheet for Rangers to turn the game around. Currently standing Dundee United 1, Rangers 2 in that Scottish Premiership game. There's also been a postponement of the match between Celtic and, off the top of my head, I don't know. Was it Sid Johnston, maybe? Let me just check it really quick. Since Celtic have had a game postponed anyway. Yeah, so Celtic were playing Dundee, not Dundee United, Dundee. Obviously, Dundee and Dundee, the other Dundee club, Dundee, has been postponed due to storm damage at Celtic Park. So, a postponement there. Sky Blues. We don't have any Sky Blues playing today. Not that I'm aware of. No, we have red and blue stripes versus red and white stripes, and then you've got the claret and blue versus presumably white or black, and then you've got red, black and white versus white, black and red versus red and white, or whatever kit Manchester United decide to wear. No, there are no Sky Blues playing today. I don't think, but I don't know. Oh, okay, I see it now. Yeah, I see it. There you go. Yeah. Boo. Do make sure you hit that like button, because I've not seen anybody like the stream yet. We're on 0 at the moment, so make sure you are smashing that like button and leaving a like on the stream. We are here for a triple header today. We're going to be live to you lot until about 9 o'clock tonight. with 3 Premier League games. Live, in my opinion, the best one is probably the Fulham Manchester United game, which should be interesting. And that one, yeah, is kicking off tonight at 7. Oh, you just liked it, you? Big up, Nick Fadley. Big up for liking the stream. Yeah, I've got the bet slips out, ready to go. I've just dropped something. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, didn't have any winnings yesterday, by the way. Sad times, I know. Sad times, but we move on. We move upwards because, yeah. So you got to do. So yeah, no winnings yesterday. We'll start off, shall we, from the top of the pile. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 slips from the top. Crystal Palace versus Brentford, both teams to score, yes. Over 2.5 goals, double chance for a Crystal Palace win or a draw. And at least over 2.5 corners, so 3 corners for each team in this game. Next one is Villa West Ham. Over 1.5 goals in the game, a double chance. Being a Villa win or a West Ham win, so definitely need a win. And at least 2 corners for each side. £1.65 will come back off that one, and no, mate, it won't happen because he was on the Wolves Arsenal game. Oh yes, £3.25 off the bet builder for Crystal Palace against Brentford. Yeah, £1.65 will come back off the Villa one. Bet builder for Fulham against Manchester United. It's a 50p stake. It returned £1.03, so double returns there. Over 1.5 goals again. Under 13.5 corners. Double chance for a Fulham win or a draw in that one. £1.03 return. And then a 50p stake as well. Raul Jimenez and Amad Diallo to have over 1.5 shots on target each. If that happens, £7.50 will come back. So that would be a nice win. So, and then the ACCA insurance starts at 2 o'clock. Crystal Palace to win, Spurs to win, Villa to win, Inter to win, Olympiacos to win, and Fulham to draw with Manchester United. Oh, bloody hell. I've done it again. I've done it again. 1:53 now in the UK. I was supposed to do. I'm 3 minutes late for the lineups. Let's get them out to you guys right now and have a look at the league table impacts. Quick check on yesterday's results. Bournemouth, what a win for them against Nottingham Forest. The shock win, a 5-0 victory for them yesterday against Forest. Absolute slappage. Another shock result came in the favour of Everton at the Amex Stadium as a penalty scored by Iliman Ndiaye got Everton a victory at the Amex Stadium. Liverpool 4-1 winners over Ipswich. Late consolation in there for Ipswich, but overall a good day for the Reds and a correct score for me on that one as well. Bit of an awkward start for Newcastle as Southampton through Jan Bednarek took an early lead, but it finished 3-1 to Newcastle. And it was the story of red cards at Molineux yesterday for us. It was a very controversial red card for bloody Lewis Skelly, which I hope is being appealed. Yeah, Wolves had a man sent off as well. And we won the game 1-0. Calafiori with the winning goal. Manchester City 3-1 winners over Chelsea yesterday, coming behind Manchester City to win the game 3-1 against Chelsea. Spurs are up against Leicester, which is the other game at 2 o'clock today. Quick check on the league table then. Brentford with the chance to go on to 31 points of victory. That would put them to within 2 points of Fulham, depending on their result against Manchester United later on. So they can't move up the table, Brentford, with the 3 points today. A point, obviously, would be the same narrative, but Crystal Palace can benefit from the points. A point for them would not move them above Brentford, but 3 points would. It would move them 2 points above Brentford and on to 30 points into 11th, Crystal Palace, if they win the game today. For Spurs and Leicester, well, Spurs can go on to 27 points with the victory, and opportunity does sit to move into potentially 12th, depending on the result for Crystal Palace. And so, and co. 3-4-2-1 formation for Crystal Palace sees Dean Henderson in goal then today. A back three of Maxence Lacroix, Mark Gahey and Chris Richards. The midfield is a 4 of Tyreek Mitchell, Jefferson Lerma, Daniel Munoz and Will Hughes. The front three, though, consists of Ismail Assar, Eberi Eze and John-Philippe Mateta. On the bench for Crystal Palace is Matt Turner, Nathaniel Klein, Caleb Kapoha, Jeff Schlupp, Daishi Kamada, Romain Essa, Justin Deveni, Eddie Nketiah, and Franco Umar Chibuze. And Brentford with the 4-2-3-1 formation sees Mark Flecken beginning goal, a back row of Sepp van der Berg, Nathan Collins, Keane Lewis Potter, Mads Roslev. Your midfield split into 2 parts, defensive 2 of Vitali Janelt and Christian Norgard plays behind the attacking 3 of Mikael Damsgaard. Kevin Schade and Brian Burma leading the front, though, by himself is lone striker Johan Visser. And on the bench is Hakan Valdimarsson, Ben Mee, Christopher Ayer, Kim Ji-soon, Matthias Jensen, Fabio Carvalho, Yehor Yarmaluk, Yunus Konak, and Paris Meghoma. That is your team news out, and I'm making the decision for myself that yeah, I look a little bit too white. I don't want to look white, so what we're going to do is we're just going to flick the light on. We're going to slightly, in fact, yeah, dim the lights a bit. Yeah, dim the blinds a bit, not all the way, and switch the lights on because yeah, I do look as white as a sheet on this fine Sunday afternoon, so you can see me a little bit better. Let's see then what Crystal Palace, as they face Brentford, can offer us today. To start things off on your triple header to Super Sunday, probably the last one of the season. Well, I don't suspect we'll get another Super Sunday in this kind of format. Oh yes, if I want to, I've got a nice white t-shirt to show off in a bit as well. Because eventually I will get bored of the jacket, I won't lie about that. Right. We're only 155 public watch hours away from supers and that. Right then, Selhurst Park ready for this London derby between Crystal Palace and Brentford. Let's see what it can offer us. Here we go. Kickoff is around about now. The ball's rolling at Selhurst Park. Eze on the attack early on. Like what? Sharda to take the throw in for the Bees. They're going to go for a long one. They've come out in the pink kit. Got to flick on. And Damsgaard back into the area. Yeah, now Lewis Potter. Brentford play it flat in there. It's poor. That's poor. Went for a flat one. And Norgard just underhit his touch, maybe. Well, as you can tell by that viewpoint of Thomas Frank, it is raining. It's quite a miserable day, if you ask me, for football. I was out there earlier. It's cold, it's windy, it's wet. That crop. Block off there. Damsgaard, Visser. Here's Lewis Potter striding up the pitch. It's good work, though, from Richards to intercept. Saar flicked it on for Munoz. And we could turn their way out of trouble and go on the counter, maybe. This is being held up by Lacroix. Good afternoon, Kate and John. How are you both doing? Good to see you and welcome aboard. Kate and Jonathan in the house. Flicks on. Visser's in there. Ball's still alive and there's still a chance to shoot. And Burmo. Yeah, fine, you. Yeah, I mean, look, I wasn't happy about the non-correct score. Obviously, Man City. Chelsea ended a bit of a poor way, but there you go. 3-1 in the end. Wasn't a pretty watch yesterday for us, but we got the job done. We got 3 points. So I'm just glad that Liverpool didn't hit 6s or 7s against Ipswich as well. Yeah, finished 4-1 in the end at the at Anfield. Oh, sneaked through. Mateta is in on goal. He was fed by Eze. He was through on goal. And he draws a great save from Flecken. Two all. Oh. Yeah. It's gone for another one. It's taken a nick. It's not a bad delivery, that as well. It's deep. It's low. Sar's got up there. Took a tumble. Picked up and kept alive by Munoz. Across it. Oh dear, Brentford have not defended that well. Good work from Lacroix to get to it. Eventually, Brentford deal with the danger and can come away with the ball. We need to throw in there as well. Oh, God. Well, we've got Coke. We've got biscuits, which I'm going to probably get out at half time. Chocolates. Should be a fun Super Sunday. It's just a shame there's a Manchester Derby or something today. Do you know what I mean? I'm really looking forward to, well, the most part about next week I'm not really interested in. I mean, the weekend's going to be alright. But the week of my birthday is going to be great. Because my birthday's on Tuesday. Yes, don't forget that, by the way, people. Tuesday the 4th of February, Tom's birthday. Yeah. Tuesday the 4th is my birthday. I'm going to be 19. Yay. And then just 4 days after my birthday, I will be going to Liverpool to visit the new Bramley Moor Dock Stadium, bit of Liverpool City Centre, and Anfield. And I also will be going to Goodison Park to watch Everton play Bournemouth. And then I won't be stopping in Liverpool. I will be moving a bit more further north, if you like, just a little bit, just a tad, to Blackburn, where I should be staying in the Hampton by Hilton up there. I haven't booked it yet, but that's the plan. Why that is, by the way, is the fact that, well, breakfast is included in a price of 64 quid. Yeah, Tom likes to have breakfast included and having to pay £9.99 for it, so. Although I am told the rooms have mini fridges, so whether I can keep my mitts off that, I don't know. For one night. I did a bit of digging as well. And I realised, when I looked at round 5, oh, hang on a minute. Yeah. You know how round 5 is normally on midweek? Not this year. No. Oh. Thing of the past midweek, FA Cup rounds. No, now. Yeah. Damsgaard to Lewis Potter. Ball in there was not a bad one. Hughes to Yano. Norgard. He's Collins. with Eze. Crystal Palace looking to counter. Hazard's watching Spurs. Interesting. Dylan, how you doing, mate? Welcome into you, Dylan. Edits, edits, Dylan in the house. Welcome in. And yes, people, don't worry. I'm looking to try and maybe link up with other YouTubers a bit. And look at that. Let's see what I can do. About linking up with other YouTubers, trying to get guests on that a lot. It's one of my plans. I will tell you right now, whilst the game's quiet in this one, the next week is going to be a pretty quiet week. Next week is going to be a pretty quiet week. Yeah, because tomorrow is, am I really interested in Burnley v Leeds? No. With all due respects, no. No, I'm not. Tuesday there is a championship match on Sky Sports Plus. Whether I can be asked with that, I don't know. And then on Wednesday, it is the final day of the Champions League. All games kicking off simultaneously at 8 o'clock. So I would highly advise you get your Discovery Plus activated, because you're going to need it with, say, 10, 20 games all happening simultaneously. And then I've not decided about Thursday in the Europa League yet. Same thing's happening with that. But yeah, because Wednesday and Thursday coming up are the two final days of the group stage, of the league stage, the group stage, what you want to call it. Start with Illy in there. Flags up. And then, yeah. Just trying to think. Oh yeah, that's it. Friday we have got some. We'll be here on Friday. Don't worry about that. Yeah, we'll definitely be here on Friday. The reason being for that is because oh, honestly, my head's half asleep. It is. My head's half asleep. Blackburn against Preston. That's a great little derby that that great little rivalry derby that we see, that, kind of northwesty kind of derby, Lancashire derby, whatever you call it. Yeah, it's always interesting when Blackburn host it. I mean, bloody hell, fire. I've always been interested in Blackburn Preston at Ewood Park ever since bloody Preston went and whooped them there 4-1. The year of the World Cup, you should recall, year of the World Cup. Yeah. Year of the World Cup. It was the World Cup period, and I think it might have been actually towards the end of the World Cup, supposedly. You know what I mean? When we were in the stages where, like, sort of there was a game every 1 or 2 days, and then this championship game plot popped up, Preston Blackburn, as he would. I watched it, and it was genuinely one of the most entertaining Championship matches I've ever watched. So, yeah, Blackburn-Preston will be one of those which I'm definitely eager to do next week, as well as the simultaneous Champions League league phase final day, featuring mainly Girona Arsenal. And then the weekend will be Nottingham Forest against Brighton at the 12:30 slot. It's a normal weekend in terms of kick-off times. No messing around, no hiccups or anything like that. So yeah, Forest against Brighton. Forest against Brighton, 12:30, 3 o'clock kickoff. I'm looking at Bournemouth Liverpool, but I've not decided fully yet. I might leave that one to kind of just play out and see what happens. If you know what I mean. If you get my drift. I might leave it just to brew, and get itself, let it play out, without me keeping a stern eye on Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? And then we've got 5:30 next Saturday. Why have we got 5:30 next Saturday? Oh, it's Wolves Villa, isn't it? It's Wolves Villa. Yeah. No, it is. It is. Oh, Vissa, good strike, good save though, Henderson. Yeah, no, it is. It's Wolves Villa. 5:30 next Saturday. So we'll be live for that. And then Super Sunday next week, I believe it is. Is it Palace again? No, it's not. No, it's not Palace. It's Brentford Spurs at 2 o'clock. So a week today at this slot. Brentford against Spurs at G-Tech should be a cracker. Should be a cracker. Damsgaard to take the corner from the left for Brentford. They got a claw to it, Henderson. Back in towards Sharda, gets ahead to it again. Straight at Henderson. And then, yeah, after Brentford v Spurs, we'll be live at the 4:30 slot. From 4:15, Arsenal against Manchester City, 4:30 kickoff. And we will be live to you from 4:15. There is a Monday game, yeah. There is a Monday game. We've got Chelsea against West Ham. Yeah, now steps it through Vissa. Good defending Palace. And then, yeah, Chelsea West Ham a week tomorrow. So a week tomorrow, Chelsea West Ham. And then Tuesday is my birthday. So Tuesday, it would have really depended. I mean, if Arsenal were playing, yeah, I would have been here. Otherwise, though, my birthday, yeah, I'm celebrating my birthday. Yellow card there. Oof, bit of a nasty tumble there for Roerslev. Yeah, just left his leg up, didn't he? Lacroix really, and tripped him. He's got booked for that challenge. Didn't look great. I can hear the rain outside, just gently patting down. Both who were free kick, Brian Burmo and Mikhail Damsgaard stood over it. It is in Burmo! Just wide. It looked like it got in. Gets it over the wall, it goes just wide and behind the net. When it is behind the net for a split second, you've got that illusion of, oh, it's in the back of the net. No, it's not. Not a bad effort, though, from Burmo at all. Not a bad effort at all. That'll be a corner. It's a corner for Palace. Hughes tackle the right. Oof. Cleared only as far as Eze. Hughes is wide. I think I don't know what his idea was there, Eze, really. Was he trying to float it back in? I would have just tried to shoot. Personally, a Barry, mate. I'm going to be honest with you. It's Brentford's ball. Really pointing out here. Romain. Yeah, Romain Essa. Looks fairly young. Let's have a look at the weather forecast, Steve. I'm interested because I want to know how long this rain's going to last for. Because it is just pit-pat at the minute. Yeah, so the pit pattern's going to stay until about 20, 5:30. According to this, it's going to be. So the moment it's sort of quiet. It's a bit heavier. About an hour actually. It's about to get heavier. We'll go lighter at 4:45. Will last for over 45 minutes. And we'll stay until about 5:30. Then we're going to have quietness. And then, by the time... But, yeah, the rain won't start back up until after I am done. So, yeah. Going to have a nice rainy afternoon. It's about 5:30. It's going to run through as well until the early hours of the morning. Looking at about 3:05 on that. Yeah, and then again, you've got a bit of rain in the early hours of Tuesday morning. Nothing on Wednesday, nothing on Thursday. Slight bit about 6:30 until 7:30. Friday. Saturday coming up. Palace, I'd probably say Palace just about been better. Yeah, a week today again, by the way. It's going to be a pretty rainy morning, actually. It's going to be a pretty rainy morning. But then that won't filter into Super Sunday. Shouldn't do anyway. Because according to this, that's supposed to be about 10:30. And no rain on my birthday. Yay. No, seriously, that does help because I am going out for a meal on my birthday. It's been pretty peh this first half. I can't lie about it. I can't even lie about it. Hughes Mateta flicks it wide. Mitchell. That's as they have a shot, lad. Oh, straight at Flecken. That's it. That's their goalkeeper's name, Brentford. Flecken, yeah. A question that I might be asked, but weirdly I'm not, is when you're watching Brentford, do you ever have to stop yourself from saying Raya? I won't lie. Sometimes, yes. But then I just remember, oh no, Raya's my keeper. I would presume that people would go and ask that question, but they don't. But if you ever have thought about asking that question and you wanted the answer to it, I'll tell you right now, sometimes yes. On the rare occasion, I do have to stop. I do accidentally say Raya. Richarlison giving Spurs the lead in the early kickoff. So that's a goal for Spurs. In the 33rd minute, Spurs lead Leicester by a singular goal to nil. That's Spurs 1 then, Leicester 0. And in this game, it's a game at the moment. It probably needs a bit of liveliness to it, but a goal. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I was looking at, well, let's go to it. Actually, let's just go to it. Like if I was the person organising this Premier League weekend, and I got all the TV selections and everything on my belt, I would have probably I would have had Bournemouth Forest maybe as a Monday night game. I would have had this game at 3 o'clock yesterday. I would have had, quite frankly enough, right? And I know this is going to sound a bit controversial to say. Obviously, you'd say that. No, seriously, I would. Because I thought it was a joke that Wolves Arsenal was not on telly yesterday. I felt that for a long time. I was like, bloody hell, what are you doing to me? That fixture's not belong at 3 o'clock. Yeah. That one would have gone on telly. Now, there wasn't any constraints, I don't think, putting that game in that 5:30 slot. It just happened by selection. So, for me, that game, Man City Chelsea, would have gone into the 4:30 slot. Villa West Ham maybe would have gone maybe 2 o'clock today, something like that. I don't know. Because I don't think Wolves Arsenal belongs in an afternoon slot. I think it's more of an evening time game. Yeah. Richarlison made it 1-0. But yeah, I wouldn't have gone with all this 7 o'clock rubbish. Oh yeah, TNT. I think they would have had the. I think they would have still had the for the Man United game, but I would have had it at 12:30 yesterday. Yeah, do I agree? Yeah, I definitely don't agree with all the picks that are made. To be honest with you, I don't. Yeah, Bournemouth Liverpool is the one that I disagree with. Yeah, next weekend Bournemouth Liverpool is the one that I've always disagreement with. But where do you put it? Because Wolves Villa 5:30, yeah, sounds about right. Arsenal Man City 4:30, yeah, sounds about right. Brentford Spurs, it could be an 8 o'clock Monday night. And then yeah, you could have that Bournemouth Liverpool at maybe 2 o'clock. Be nice. Yeah. I would not televise Chelsea West Ham. If it was my decision, I would not televise Chelsea West Ham at Stamford Bridge. And it was constantly put on telly a lot. You know what I mean? It was, but then there was there was some kind of thing where basically it had to be moved to a Saturday for some bizarre reason. And the only place it could go was 3 o'clock. And so the televising got stripped off it. And then afterwards, there was about 2 seasons straight where it didn't get put on telly. So still, I would not put that game on telly. The weekend where we play Leicester, I agree with all the selections, to be fair. Liverpool Wolves is a bit of a, you really are a 3 o'clock type game, aren't you? I did raise an eyebrow to begin with, thinking, Sky, have you really put Liverpool Wolves on your 2 o'clock slot? But at the end of the day, and yeah, even though I'm annoyed that Arsenal West Ham has been left as a 3 o'clock for the first time since God knows how long, on 22nd of Feb, I quite frankly, actually, there is an eyebrow raiser on that weekend. There is one. Leicester Brentford. Since when Does Leicester Brentford get put on telly? Screams 3 o'clock. Yeah, now we get to the nitty-gritty because, yeah, the next midweek mayhem has been sort of organised by TNT, if you like. Tuesday the 25th of February. Brighton Bournemouth. Crystal Palace against Aston Villa. Wolves Fulham. 8:15. Chelsea. Yes, Chelsea. Versus Southampton. Yeah. Chelsea versus Southampton at an 8:15 slot on a Tuesday. I mean, seriously. Wait until you see the Wednesday. Oh, dear. Yeah, the 7:30s, they're fine. I'm not even going to... Well, no. 2 of them are fine. Forest Arsenal, 7:30. See what I'm getting at? Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester City, 7:30. Simultaneously, you've got Forest... I'm sorry. Right? 26th of Feb, simultaneously, you've got Forest Arsenal and Spurs Manchester City kicking off simultaneously. Are you crazy? Whoever's done that up, and yet you put Liverpool Newcastle on 8:15. I'm like, what? Liverpool Newcastle. It just gets worse. Thursday the 27th, on its own. West Ham Leicester, 8 o'clock. I'll tell you how that week should go. Tuesday the 25th, Spurs Man City, 8:15. All the rest, 7:30. No problem. Wednesday 26th of December. Forest Arsenal, perhaps 8:15. All the rest, perhaps 7:30. And then you could have that West Ham Leicester game in and amongst either the Tuesday or the Wednesday as well. And then you could Liverpool Newcastle it on the Thursday. But no. We're going to bother appealing it either. But I'll tell you right now, I am raging at that. And when I say raging, oh boy, I'm raging. I'm not happy about that. If you think Tom's happy about that, no, sir. Because Spurs Manchester City is a pretty big deal. And it's just been tossed. 7:30. Simultaneous Forest Arsenal. Thanks. I agree with, but and then the weekend after that, I agree with everything. I agree with everything. I don't. Well, TNT have had an extra pick that weekend. Yeah, I agree with all of them. Really, obviously the extra pick is Wolves and Everton. Fair enough. Forest Man City, absolutely agreed. Brentford Villa, yeah. And then Spurs Bournemouth, bit of a controversy one, but I agree. Yeah. And then, yeah, Carabao Cup final day, everything's a bit of a mess because Arsenal-Chelsea has got TBC put on it. Not decided. I'll just say this right now as well before I do wrap up the whole conversation about fixture scheduling. Whoever, and I presume it's TNT, is in control of that particular midweek, I beg you, don't cock it up. Don't cock it up. Just don't. Yeah? You see, Liverpool, the Merseyside derby, Liverpool-Everton, it's got 8 o'clock on it. Leave it that way. Chelsea-Spurs, make sure that game is watchable. You make sure that game is watchable. Arsenal-Fulham and Forest-Man United. Well, yeah, one of those games I am going to miss. Anyways, the half-time whistle has gone at Selhurst Park. It's a ball draw at the minute. The half-time score is 0-0. Boo, I'm boring. I'm honestly, yeah, that was boring. I just chit-chatted through that first half, didn't I? Because I was that bored. But yeah, half-time score is 0-0 at the break between Crystal Palace and Brentford. I don't think there was even any added time. That might have been 1 minute, 2 minute. Yeah, there was about 1 minute added time. Anyways, we're 0-0 at the break between Crystal Palace and Brentford in the London derby, which so far hasn't really entertained. Knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Somebody's knocking on the door. By the way, people, we are only 100 and we are only 155 public watch hours now away from the requirements for the supers to come out. So people, do make sure that one of the streams stay blows up because that will help the watch hours by every stretch of the imagination. And then, yeah, we'll be able to enable the channel memberships, the supers, and the shopping. Yeah, we had last 12 months. We had 2 point. Yeah, 2 point. Yeah. Just looking at the video IQ stats. There's been one short view in the last 48 hours. So one person has clicked on one of my shorts in the last 48 hours. Okay. Premier Inn advert, is this? Yeah, it is. You can guess. You can guess by the little hints of purple. Yeah, there was chances for Palace, weren't there? But yeah, it was just a plain game, I'd say. Plain. Quite plain. I remember from outside it certainly had a threat. I mean, there was a chance for Whistler, a big chance. Got to bury it. Gets a good a glove to it, Henderson. It's an all right save on the stretch. To be fair, by Dean Henderson. Might take a nick off 26. Who's 26? Is that Richards? Might be. Yeah, it is Richards. So Palace Brentford at 0-0 so far. The We Buy Any Car advert. Talk to me, people. Whilst we're waiting for the second half to get back underway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a quick look at the good old statos for both the games in the first halves, because I need to check some. For Spurs in the first half of their game, then they had 58% of the ball with 4 shots on target from 6. But Leicester had more shots but less on target. 8 shots for Leicester, just one of those on target with less of the ball. And there's been 5 corners in that game. I believe all the corners have gone for Crystal Palace, maybe one for Brentford, I don't know. In this game, there's been a few for Crystal Palace. Let's have a look. Over 2.5 corners for each side, I believe, is triggered there. If it was over 2.5, it has, I'll tell you, if it's been triggered. Over 2. No, hang on a minute. Each team over 2.5 corners. 4 for Brentford. 3 for Crystal Palace. That's triggered. Perfect Amondo. Big fat tick on that one. So yes, over 2.5 corners for each team triggered. Oh! Just made a mess of that. I've just made a mess. I've just made a mess of that. Oh crap, if that comes through now, that's going to look ugly. No, just scrap, just... There we are. I look at your stream favourite song, alright. My favourite song is it. What is it then? Oh my god. The Luis Diaz song. Okay. Question, why do you delete all your streams after they're done? Well, I mean, you're not going to get any money off that content, though. You do realise that. That is not helping you. I don't know if you are monetized or not yet. Jesus. I think I've overtaken you on subs. Yeah, I have as well. 1.02k. You're on 1.01. In fact, I'm nearly at 1.03. Yeah, I think I have overtaken you on subs, Flicks, Chrissy. I mean, yeah, I'm nearly at 1.03k. I mean, what's your exact count? Do you know? Because I'm on 1027 at the minute. I'm on 1027. Yeah, 1027 at the minute for us on this channel. Let's try and make that 1.03k today, by the way. See if we can get to 1030. In fact, I would challenge you all by my birthday. So that is 9 days. 9 days, guys, to try and get to 1,100. Can we do it? Probably not. It is time for the second half. When school calls the cops on a student. Second half underway then, just about. And we're up and running for it. Here we go.
Talking like my dad until he notices.
You know what? Let me get a bottle of water too. I'll do some water. What are you doing? What are you talking about? The way you're talking. I'm not talking. Just like that, you're talking funny. Oh, hey, what's with the attitude? Oh, I know what you're doing now. You're trying to imitate me, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, really funny. You hear the way you talk? Dude, that's some Sigma. Bad news.
That is funny, actually, that.
I just found this Rolex in a millionaire's dumpster, but am I allowed to keep it? You cannot go through someone's trash if it's on private property. You want to make sure the trash can is on a public street like this. Oh, sweet, free trash blender. However, if I was to rummage through a trash can on someone's property, get off my property, trash bandit. That would be considered trespassing.
No chance there for Gahey. Something's happened at the door. Limit issue. I can't believe I made a hash, by the way, of that blooming ticket. I mean, it's my fault. I not read it properly. And Leicester have found an equaliser against Spurs. And it's Jamie Vardy on, well, the first minute of the second half almost, really. Here's Mitchell. On to Jefferson Lerma. Teased it in there. And Burma and Visser on the counter. Visser, oh, straight at Dean Henderson in the end. Yeah, not a bad save. Had his eyes on it. Bounced it as well. Yeah, bounced off his gloves. Back into his hands. Yeah, comfortable save. Eze, Lerma. Ball into the box. He's defended well, but Eze. Okay, he back there to cover the space that in Burma was near. Weird old sound coming from the in-stadium microphone. It sounds like a puppy crying or something. And Leicester have scored again. They have turned the game on its head. It's a quick second half turnaround for the Foxes. And Bilal El Khanous has made it 2-1. Wow. Goals starting to flow at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Will they start to flow here in the game at Selhurst Park? I hope so. So could Spurs be on the road to another defeat? It's a real rocky road at the minute for Spurs. And Norgard have just gone down here, holding the knee. It's quite sudden, actually. I don't know what really happened. And obviously, the people in the stadium will have a better view of it because you're not relying on what the TV camera picks up, but or just in case, Matthias Jensen is getting ready to come on here. Glasgow's having a word with his players, Will Hughes. He's taken the armband off and handed it to Tony Harrington, the referee. Should a replay of him involved here with Lerma? Yeah, he's walking off the pitch. He's walking quite comfortably as well, by the looks of things. So we'll have to see. If we can get an update on the situation of him. Well, here's Eze. Always looks to have a bit of energy and life in him. Here's Lerma looking to shoot. Oh, yeah, the shots, they've been well cut out ones, good chances, but just like that conviction, that edge, really, you know, that kind of scissor. If you know what I mean. Rostov wins his header. Back by Eze. And still Eze. He's been caught there. That's going to be a free kick and a yellow card. He's been caught on the ankle by Yanel. Yeah. Clear booking. Oh, that camera lens. This camera here that we're looking at needs a wipe. Looks like he's got some smudge stains, perhaps, something from the rain, maybe. I don't know. As they hits the wall, took a deflection onto the post, followed up by Munoz. And, oh, well, what a chance. What an unbelievable, oh my word. It looks to go through the wall, it takes deflection. Van der Berg, I think, it's number 4. It takes a deflection off a big, big deflection onto the post. That was the closest that any team's come, I think. I think this is a game where when the first goal goes in, they should start flowing a little bit. They're saying it's got to flick on from Richards. And that's to Ruslev. And Burma. Oof. Yeah. Did need saving from Dean Anderson, that one. Oh, he's not got a hold to that, Henderson. He came for it. He got a touch, but he spilled it. Lineups are now out for Villa, who faced West Ham. And Emi Martinez is in goal for Villa. It's Matty Cash, Ezri Konsa, Tyrone Mings, Luca Digne, Jacob Ramsey, Boubacar Kamara, Yuri Tielemans, Leon Bailey, Morgan Rogers, and Ollie Watkins in the lineup for Villa. On the bench is Robin Olsen, Zich, Bogard. Oh, penalty. He's pointed to the spot, Tony Harrington. We'll hold the Villa West Ham lineups there for now. What? Handball? What? Oh, Lacroix. There. On Collins. And VAR have checked it. And then Burmo has scored 8 out of 8 Premier League penalties. So he's not missed a penalty in the Premier League ever, Brian Mbeumo. A game where Crystal Palace have been in the ascendancy, but Brentford have the opportunity to take the lead. Burmo. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, my word. He's hit the post. And Burmo. It's the first time he's missed the Premier League penalty ever, Brian Mbeumo, but indeed today he has. He's hit the post. And this game will stay at 0-0. They've got a corner though, Brentford. They have got a corner. Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute. VAR check in progress for encroachment here. Possible encroachment. Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh, you think, yeah. Lacroix's in the box. Clear. Lacroix's in the box, I think. Hang on. This is so. Just to reiterate, this is a possible penalty check for possible encroachment. So it's going to be a retaken penalty here. So just the penalty is going to be retaken. So VAR have confirmed encroachment and the penalty will be retaken. So he's going to get a second chance here, Brian Mbeumo. Won't want to make the same mistake again. This time he scores it. No encroachment. Leads to Mbeumo scoring. And there's going to be a yellow card here for coming out from Tony Harrington. Yeah, that's more like for Mbeumo. Yeah, you just got to... Yeah, much better. Gives the keeper the eyes. There's a little bit of a jump. And then it's, yeah, bang. Straight down the middle almost. Sends it completely the wrong way. Yes, but the first penalty does not count because there was encroachment. The first penalty has to be forgotten out, and that's... Oh! That didn't look like a good challenge at all, Ismail Assar. That is not... Ooh. Eze looking to feed it through the middle of Mateta. Quite flicker from Mateta. Brentford will get the corner from the left-hand side. Damsgaard being told to read the ball. The correct part of the corner taking spots. Flat one for Jan out there. And across by College. Sharda with the flick on header. Never went out. Palace clear it. 21 minutes left in this contest, which has come alive. In probably an angry way for Palace. For Balacqua. Heavy touch from Mateta. Last touch of a Brentford player will be a throw-in. Big up 4 likes on the stream so far. Nicely done. Eze. Picks it up. Eberi Eze. Wide. They're desperate to score Palace, and you can sense it. When you're in the ascendancy and then bang, penalty comes to your opposition. And the way that Brentford scored it as well can knock the wind out of your sails, can be a bit damaging actually. I can imagine for Palace right now, yeah, that feeling of desperation is all over them right now because, obviously, you're in the ascendancy. You think that the penalty's missed, but hang on a minute, because of the position of my foot, the penalty's retaken. And then he scores it. First one, he sort of stutters. He does that little bit of a lift of the knee, lift of the leg. Hits the post, tries to follow it up. And side footers it wide. So it's a change for Palace. And Ketia comes on for Ismail Assar. Yeah, he's not good, is he, Nketiah? Don't think he'll last at Palace. Potter is going to be booked. I presume it's for time wasting, maybe. Free kick. Okay, he had to tie it, Mitchell. Eze to Gahey. Lovely work ball down the right, by the way. And Hughes. Ah. 15.5 minutes to go. The team separated by a case of a penalty which originally wasn't scored, but due to encroachment retaken. And Eze. Mitchell's made the overlap. That's frustrating, that is, you know. Gahey. He's got Mitchell on the left, but opts to go for the cross. Back out wide to Gahey. Yeah, the Qua's gone out of the picture. Him and Hughes sort of hanging back a little bit. Hughes' pass intercepted, and they've won it back though, Palace. And Gahey sets to Nketiah, and he couldn't find it. Find Mateta. Munoz. Mitchell. Pushing a bit of Luke Slog. Time is running out for Palace. Brentford are being pretty solid defensively. Damsgaard. Liberty in the cross. That's a header. That's 2-0 Brentford. Could settle the game. The settling second, maybe. A long, long way back now for Palace. In a game which, like I said, I certainly saw them in the ascendancy. Sharda's now a problem. So SA is a new signing then, and he's coming up. He's going to, yeah. Yeah, SA is going to come on. Mm-hmm. Oh, they've got one back. Is it the new signing? It is. Well, I'll tell you what, he's only been on the pitch for, what, 3 or 4 minutes. And SA has got a goal on his debut. One in which that could put Crystal Palace back into this game. And let me tell you right now, Jamie Carragher might well get the correct score on this. If he does finish 2-2, but that is over 2.5 goals. So both teams have scored. We just need Palace to be gaining at least a point out of this game to ensure that the £3.25 is won. They do drop points in winning positions. It's been a great second half. Into the penalty, it's come alive. As I say, it's really come alive. I think the first half it was looking a bit dazed. He was looking a bit 0-0 up until about 60 minutes. And actually it was looking a bit daisy, a bit 0-0. But then all of a sudden, I did say there'd be a goal fest in this one, and yeah, we're getting a bit of a goal fest now. There you go. Now, my Super 6 prediction for this one was 3-2. I'll tell you, my Super 6 prediction for this one was 3-2, so... There's a leak. Go back onto that. Oh. There's a leak. Just to that side, yeah. Stand where the managers are. Yeah, they'll pan towards it in a minute, I think. There you are, look. Up there. Getting a nice big shower, aren't they? This are up. Oh, nearly crossed. I think he might have took off the inside of the post, maybe. Jensen slips it through. Just about. Lerma did enough. And his body was on the line, won the foul. They're going to need to get on with this quickly, Crystal Palace. And Nketiah to Mitchell. Nketiah. Esse. Kamada's ball in, not deep enough. Gahey. Mitchell with the ball in. There's going to be 9 minutes of added time. That's 9 minutes of added time at the end of the first half, at the end of the game here. 9. It'll be for all the drama with the penalty and all that lot, the encroachment. So 9 added minutes. 9 minutes out of time then. Crystal Palace. Whoa. Crystal Palace. Sing along with the fans. Oof. Okay, he. Eze. Oh, it's a bit of a... Oh, no. That should have been a simple pass for Eze. Eze to Eze. Sorry, Eze to Essa. Should have been so simple. Leicester are a step closer to beating Spurs. There's no goal alert at all coming from that game, so it's still 2-1 to Leicester. And here it's still 2-1 to Brentford. In Burmo. That's a free kick, yeah. About 5 minutes to go. Whoa. Crystal Palace. Did I mention, by the way, Jordan's in the house. Yo, how you doing? Yeah, I'm only 2 minutes behind that comment. I don't know if I've already seen it or not. We don't always remember if we've seen comments. Starting the process for Villa West Ham, which is the next game, live at 4:30. Mateta looking to break the lines. Has he won a corner? Yes, he has. Yes, he has. For Crystal Palace. Not a great corner. Well defended at the near post. Keep the pressure on, most certainly Palace. And when Burmo's chased it, he could be away on the counter. Henderson is out though, yeah. Good goalkeeping. Just about timed himself well, and Palace players got it. Oh! Ooh. It's outside the box, I think. So an Eze opportunity. From this free kick. I don't like the placement of the wall, you know. Oh, just over from Eze. Yeah, it's a heading hands on for him. About half a minute remains then. Collins has been given man of the match. And Brentford have got a corner with 25 seconds remaining of the 9 additional minutes. I think that might be that. Probably going to be the last kick of the game, this. Short routine. Janelt. And Burma plays it in. Henderson comes and claims. We are now half a minute past the 99-minute mark. Have one last chance for Crystal Palace. We're about to enter the 101st minute. Okay, he might have one last chance to lift it into the box. Flecken with a big catch. And surely now that should be that. We've played 100 minutes. And on 100 minutes, the full time whistle is blown. And it's a big win for Brentford. Crystal Palace did get a goal back through Essa, their young debutant, which could have sparked a major comeback, but it didn't for Brentford, who went 2-0 up after a penalty kick scored on the second attempt, with the first attempt not really being relevant due to encroachment, but he did hit the post in Burmo. So Brentford went 2 up. Palace couldn't quite complete the full turnaround, but the final score after 100 minutes is Crystal Palace 1, Brentford 2. We'll see you all now, 4:15. So in around about 17 minutes' time for the next one, which is Villa, who face West Ham.